Garbine, how does it feel to be back in the quarterfinals here?
It feels very good. It's hard to get here, and I feel like I've been here I think 3 years ago, and it's very good to be back here. It's one of the Grand Slams that one day I would like to win, and it's exciting.
Uh, Very early on in your career, she beat you a couple of times, but
Yeah.
recently you have a good record against her. Why do you think your game matches up so well against hers?
I think at that time was a very long time ago. I don't really remember those matches, but I remember that she beat me. That for sure. So I think I'm a different player now. I've completely different. We both, like the baseline, and I find a way to disturb her game, and yeah, that's it.
You're both always really good at tournaments, but even here, I see sort of like next level locked inness from you on court. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like you are like especially in a good place mentally during this tournament?
I feel good in this tournament. I'm super concentrated on every single match, especially because I started the tournament so, and I feel like my body is getting healthier. So it's a Grand Slam. We all are very concentrated here, but for me, it's one of the tournaments that motivates me the most, and yeah, super concentrated.
Have you exceeded your expectations of how far you could go this year?
I really don't know. I mean, hopefully until the last day, that's something I can tell. For now, I'm almost, I would say, in the middle of the tournament. Today's Monday, middle of the tournament. Still a lot of matches to go, and just thinking what to do now, what to do tomorrow, and on my next match.
Garbine, can you look ahead to your potential opponents? It's either Gerber or
Yeah.
Pavlyuchenkova. And if you talk about Pavlyuchenkova, after working with Sam for so long, how weird do you think it would be to face a player in the quarterfinals with him in your box?
I mean, both matches, whoever wins is going to be tough, because every time we play together, it's always a tough match. I mean, I play the player, I don't play the team. So for me, I'm just going to think about who is going to be my opponent and bring my game into the court. Afterwards, there's not much to say about it.
I've spoken to you since you stopped working with Sam. You two have been together for a long time. What was your thinking behind why it was time for a change?
Why was it time for change?
Yeah.
I just think it was the end of a cycle. I feel like we achieved incredible things together, and I reached a moment where I felt like I needed a different voice, different energy, and that was it really.
What has Conchita's energy and voice been like for you so far?
Well, I think that being an ex-player, she understands me pretty fast, and we don't need a lot of words to have this complicity. We've worked before; it has worked well. It's not a guarantee, but I'm happy to have her in my team, and simple. That's it.
Just coming back to the match, your next match, if it would be Angie Kerber, how would you describe her strengths?
Her strength.
Yeah.
I feel like she's a very experienced player. She has 3 Grand Slams. She's a very solid game and solid opponent. So I'm going to have to bring my base game no matter who I play. It's the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam, so either way it's going to be hard.
Hi. In what way did you fear Kiki Bertens today, and in what kind of strengths were you aware of, and did you work on before the game?
I feel like she's a very solid player, has a big serve. She's physically very strong, so I was expecting that it's going to be a tough match, because every time we played it has been like this, so I was ready for it. I played my game, aggressive game, and right away I felt it was working.
Garbine, obviously you've worked with male coaches and you've also worked with Conchita, and you had Annabelle with you a little bit helping you end of last year. Can you talk about what kind of advantages do you think it is to having a female coach, if there are any, compared to men?
You know what? I never thought about it really. I never pay attention if it's a woman or a man who is coaching me. At certain moments, yeah, we have this woman and woman talks and complicity, which is, it's nice, but I look at my coach never like in this way.
How good you've been and how much you've done in this sport. When you see a number like, I think 32 is your current ranking next to your name, what does that make you feel?
You know what? Who cares about the ranking? Honestly, I feel like it's just a sign of probably the last results. But at the end, you go out there and you play. I don't even know the rankings of the ones that I'm playing. I know who they are. I know the matches we've had, but it doesn't affect me so much. Of course, the higher you are, the more beautiful it is. But yeah, it's not that important to me no more after these years.
Garbine, I'm just curious because you've already won Roland Garros and Wimbledon, and you've a proven hard court player as well, and have won those titles. Did you go into the season? Did you have any conversations with Conchita? Is it in the back of your mind? Australian Open, U.S. Open, try and complete the career slam.
Yeah, I feel like every player has this desire. If you can achieve it, for sure to be able to win the whole four, it's incredible. I don't think about it all the time, but I do feel like, okay, I don't have 20 more Australian Opens to play, so, every time I come here, I'm like super concentrated and thinking like, okay, how far can I go this year? So yeah, I mean, I take it like that, not really as a crazy thing.
Jump right on in. And then just reflecting on your path to the quarterfinals, what do you think in particular is clicking for you on the court in your game so far?
I feel like dealing with many things, just starting not feeling well and feeling like you work hard like everybody in the preseason and starting the Grand Slam not feeling great already, it's not a good feeling. So just adapting to every single day, how my body was, how my matches were, and I'm happy of how I'm dealing with this in such a long tournament.